I hope you all are enjoying the podcast. If you are, help others discover Wayfinder Legends. Leave a review on your favorite podcast platform, or drop a comment on YouTube or social media. It does make a difference. Thank you.
So welcome back to another adventure of Wayfinder Legends.
Yeah.
Sit back, listen to the sounds of my velvety voice.
Wow.
Light hot karma. I don't know, this is going in a very weird direction. You can really cut this. All right. I was trying to do something. It failed. I blew my check terribly. My charisma check came up a 1.
It works, yeah. This is our first delve into a dungeon at level 3.
Yeah.
Feels
Third level in the church.
I don't know, shopping felt like delving into it.
there was risk involved.
Yes.
But it was worth it.
Well, I would never have thought that I would have enjoyed watching Inara shop, but that was good.
It was worth it, though.
Yeah.
It was filled with suspense and tension.
So excited.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys leave the safe confines of the pickled ear, going down the steps into this corridor. And as you're walking down there, you get a few yards in, and there's the crunch of bones beneath your feet.
Oh.
Quick question.
Yes.
By the game mechanics, does war gear just follow us, or do I need a leash him for him to be able to?
Make a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Or nature.
Neither.
Nature. Modified 24.
Yeah, he'll follow. Yeah, he'll follow.
Shiva followed.
Another diplomacy check on Wargy, like number 5 or 6 now. There's some type of count going on, right? Oh.
So he's good with just, she
is good.
she will just follow us through.
Yes, staggering through this big pack over his back. You guys had not noticed him carrying one earlier.
Oh, he didn't have a
Oh.
before.
Yeah.
Wasn't really thinking about that.
He's probably got his horse in there.
Why would he take staff down?
Yeah. He kind of stops. You know, guys are looking at all the bones that are just scattered. There's bits of broken equipment and dented helms, and chainmail's been just cut in half.
The moment of the body of Stagram last stand.
Inara body and studied down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did a number on him. He almost died, but he took a lot of skeletons with him. He stops with, yes, I will have to return for these as well.
I knew it. Return for those, what's in the bag, Stagram? Fawin says no idea.
And you can hear the rattle of bones. They have fought bravely. They deserve to be returned to their tombs.
Body looks around at all the bones on the floor. He's like, you're going to rebury all these blokes?
I may just leave them in the ossuary.
Yeah. It'd be kind of hard to sort out which theme goes to which one.
It is a problem I had last night, yes.
Fawin would like to do an occultism check to see if there's a chance that, putting them back in their place would reanimate them again at a later time.
That would be so cool.
Oh, Fawin does not know necromancy well at all. That's only a modified 12.
Nope. You have no idea.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, you're going to find out.
And we just found a way to get infinite experience.
Down the hallway, Stagram's kind of pushing the skulls and bones aside as he goes, so he's not crushing too many of them. It's not easy to do in Plame, you know. You proceed down and you come out in that little storage room with the big cloth banner that was hanging on the wall, the one you left through. And the door is hanging open. I don't think you had that door locked or blocked, if I remember correctly. It was just
Abandoned.
Now,
No, it was.
I might have stuck a dagger under it, but I can't remember which door it was.
Oh no, that was the other doors, I think.
Yeah.
The ones. Yeah. So then you step into the room with all the vaults, I assume.
Yes. Now, point of order. How, Inara, did you have your lantern? Did you light it as we went into the darkness of the tunnel, or do you want an enhancement, or?
She'll just light it. I mean,
Okay.
I just kind of assume that she probably does that if we're going into a dark place.
Gotcha.
She will kind of just let Stagram lead, and then she'll be right behind him.
Okay. He goes, here, hold this. It's
What
a
is
big, it's a big
Okay.
bag of bones.
Okay, what? Too heavy for you, buddy?
Well, he pushes past you and he unsheaths his two-handed sword.
Nice.
What are you doing?
You never know what's going to be down here.
Right, so why don't you let me help you fight whatever?
You can use that thing one-handed. You know, he's going to heads off.
As he sees those two like passing this bag around and like they're both two-handed fighters, Boddy says, "Right, I'll take that for now."
Okay, yeah, that'd be good, just so that I can, like, help out. Yeah, if we encounter anything.
Put the big swords up front.
Oh, yeah, and watch Wargy, too. She seems to be following, but just make sure she's not getting herself into trouble.
Yeah, right.
So our order is Stagram, Inara, Boddy.
Probably Plame, because Boddy's on the pack in the back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, he's got the pack and one on his left shoulder and the pick in his other one.
Yeah.
Since I rolled so good on Wargy, I assume that she's just kind of, like, walking right now.
It blends in with the party.
Does Wargy pick up one of the bones and start gnawing?
We just think it's good that you fed him.
Yes. Sure. Before we left.
Oh, yes.
Wargy thinks we're taking her to heaven.
Yeah.
Like all these bones on the ground. So
It's a feast.
So before I ask my light question, like we come up into the thing or out into that room.
Yeah, it is a long walk down that hallway. It's like a mile or two.
Wow, that tunnel's long.
Well, it runs from town all the way out to the castle.
Yeah. Crunching it on being like 2 miles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should have had you guys roll some fortitude saves to see if you were exhausted. You got sort of running.
Yeah.
Because that was going to be that was a mistake I made. The skeleton should have run you down because they don't get tired.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been very bad. This is the Regalia storage room. Various storage racks and cabinets clutter this long, narrow space. Some are empty, others still contain dusty banners with the Order of the Nail's sunburst insignia, stylized Asmodean paraphernalia and other trappings clearly designed for formal funeral. Side of the room you entered is a dirt-walled tunnel, opening in the wall and stretching out into the gloom.
Yeah. And from it we rise.
Yes. There once was a door on it, but it has long since gotten old and collapsed, it looks like.
So it's an old tunnel. Yeah.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Yeah. The door that leads into the storage area room where Stagram found his ring and had the table and stuff there. Is there still a remnant of the scroll or whatever that was on the back side of that?
It seems to have like caught fire and just
Okay. Oh, so when it activated, it burnt up.
consumed it.
Gotcha.
And the Plame remembers right. There wasn't any like secret doors or anything behind the tapestries.
Mm-mm. You guys didn't find any. And that door in the other room was set and open, like they just shoved through it and ran.
Yes. Overturned tables and file cabinets and things.
The other room?
That's in the next room.
That's all right, next
Go
room.
ahead.
No, yeah, you step into the next room. Rows of large metal and stone lock boxes line the winding walls of the storeroom. There are some shelves and what used to be file cabinets intended for the storage of documents, which have been kicked over. Some have been shoved in front of the doors, both doors of which have been busted in. The southern door, there's 2 doors on the westmost wall. The southern door has been kicked in, and that was the one that appeared to have been spiked. And it's been kicked in, and there's a chunk missing out of the...
Oh, Wargy's howling.
The file cabinets and shelves that were in here that are movable, they've been pushed up against the doors and then knocked down. The door to the south is missing a chunk out of the wood where you had spiked it, where it's been kicked in. The door to the north has holes through it where they were chopping. It looks like they finally just gave up and went around and went in through the south.
Do we hear any sounds of more rustling skeletons or anything?
Perception check.
Let's give it a try.
Can we all roll? Okay.
That's an 18 for Boddy. With his insurers.
That's a 20 for playing modified.
Nice.
Modified 26.
26.
Wow.
Wow.
I was on it.
Yeah, modified 18 for Fawin, so you guys crushed it.
You see how Stagram was doing there? 20. Dang. Nat 20.
Oh.
Paying it.
Yeah. That will be a 28. All right. He's like, I don't hear anything. You?
Do we hear any? Okay.
No, it's your.
I don't hear anything either.
Step.
Probably because we killed everyone already.
Yes. He steps into the room, sword at the ready, and that big oaken table, the one that you had found those papers on with the holy symbol.
Yep, which Fawin still has, I think. Or did she... Hold on, sorry. Did she show it to Shaylin's Smile?
I don't think she did, no.
Okay, then she still has it.
Yeah. That big table has been shoved to the side. It's up against where the file cabinets used to be. And the candles that were on it have all been knocked off. And it's still upright, but it looks like it was just choked to the side as people were coming through.
Technically, just because I did the editing, Fawin flipped it and slid it against a door.
Oh, you did?
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
So technically.
Okay.
But
In that case, it's been rolled out of the way. That's now up against where the file cabinets used to be. Yeah, you can see where someone had scratched, looks like a pentagram into it. A few other symbols.
Were those here before? Do you remember?
Well, it was covered in stuff, wasn't it?
That's true.
Roll me an occult or an arcana check.
Man, it doesn't know. Oh, now Arcana could do that with a modified 18, but Fawin also says, Plame, look at the symbolism here on the thing. If sometimes you know some things.
Nat 20. Modified.
Sometimes you know
25.
something.
Crazy.
Occultist.
Your study of occultism, you've seen these symbols before. That's for summoning a spirit of the dead, specifically to try and force answers from it. Not like just talking to it. You're like trying to force something from it.
Yeah, I think I've seen a thing like this before. There was this wizard that traveled with us for a little while, and he used it to bring back, the ghost of a dead peasant that had supposedly stolen some money and hid it, and he was going to, trying to force it to answer what he had done with the money.
Force it to answer.
Force it, yes.
Fawin looks over at Boddy, looks back at Plame. What was she trying to force answers from? Where the gate is. She wants to know where the gate is. Where the Aiuvarin is.
The what now?
The elven gate. It's a teleport.
That Alsa's ring thing he was going on about?
Yes. She was trying to force answers from the dead lictors about where the gate is.
I'm totally lost.
It's okay.
The halfling, that nasty halfling we found, he was going on about some ring that she was looking for, and
I'm following her ace that she realized it. Normally it goes over her head.
Fawin here thinks that it's some kind of magical ring, not that you put on your finger, but some big contraption that takes you to distant places. Some big magic.
Like a circle, not a ring.
Yes.
A circle that takes you somewhere.
Right.
And when you say that about the ring and the halfling, Plame goes, we forgot to tell Captain Lavender to be careful with the halfling.
Oh, we did. Dang it.
Oh, well. You can always get to what halflings.
Yeah, Plame's looks at Inara and is like, I don't know. She's been yapping about this since we left town the first day.
Yeah. Really don't. I don't get it. It's so the lady that's from that shop was doing things to the dead to make them talk about a circle.
Yes.
It would certainly explain why the defenses had already been raised when we first arrived.
Yes.
Yeah. Some kind of big magic she's doing.
Yes.
And then Stagram, Would she have found her answer? Would some of these lictors have been able to tell her? Would they have known about any magical constructs at the time of the building of Castle Altaerein?
I got a 3 on my Boddy check.
It's nothing I have heard of, right?
So Plame, he kind of remembers back that Stagram had found a false bottom in one of the chests. He wants to go check the other chests, just in case there's another false bottom around. Nook because we kind of rushed through it the first time.
Ooh, good point. Yeah, look around.
We were pressed for time.
We were kind of, in a hurry
Yeah.
for no real reason.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Perception or thievery?
Give me a thievery check.
Modified 29.
Oh my goodness, I love third.
Wow. Yeah. So, the first few you check, nope. Wait a minute. This one's interesting.
What's it look like?
You try and pop it open?
Well, he'll use his thievery, and as third level, he has assurance in thievery to check for traps with the 17.
Sweet. Okay, you got a 17? No, you don't see any traps.
Okay, yeah, he'll pop it up. Same kind of deal. Can you just automatically pop it open, or is you going to have to actually work at it?
With your assurance, you just pops it, no problem.
Cool.
Guys, you open it up, dig around, and yeah, it appears to be a chain of office looking thing. It's little Asmodean symbols, all of gold.
So yeah, he'll turn it back to Stagram and say, "Hey, Stagram, I also found this in one of the other chests."
Yes, quite gaudy.
Not really my style. Curious, do you know what it is?
While he's looking at it, Boddy also hits detect magic and decides to look at see what's magical in the room that he doesn't know about.
No, I don't recognize that. It must be something quite old.
Poor Stagram.
His is just blowing his ears today.
The body casts detect magic. What is he? Does that thing glow or anything?
Nope. Just gold. Just lazy, useless gold.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Is there anything else in the room that lights up that he didn't notice before?
Nope, just the stuff on you guys.
Okay, cool.
Actually, matter of fact, that symbol, it's not even faintly glowing now.
Really?
It looks like when the table got tossed, it got cracked.
Well, that could be good
Candles
for
went
us.
everywhere. Yeah.
That could maybe lower the defenses. The ancient defenses.
Yeah.
That'd be great. It'd be nice if we don't fight any more bloodthirsty skeleton lictors.
So,
yeah. As we were looking down this kind of through that open door of that long hall of open graves.
oh, this one?
Oh yeah.
And all the floor graves that were everywhere. Plame's going to look at Fawin and say,
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Warble tell us not to go on this side?
Fawin has this look of recognition, dawning intelligence on her face, and is like,
yeah.
Kind of too late for that now.
I was just wondering if this was why.
Well, Scabbard, yes, this might be why.
It was fun though. We killed a lot of things that were already dead, but it was fun.
Boddy says, yeah, she did, but if we didn't go down this way, we wouldn't have found Stagram's ring for him.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a very nice sword. And then we go,
Stagram, yeah. Are you wanting to go back and get the bones now, or do we want to go over to the
Boddy should have
goblin side? No, the ones you left.
we can retrieve them later.
Okay.
Let's get a move on, people. You guys take forever.
So Boddy looks at Sarah and says, try to leave these here then. And he's
So you guys go through the door.
yeah, we can go to the ossuary. That way you can drop it. Is this the ossuary?
Yes.
yeah, I think the south.
Yeah.
If we take that south.
We can go or the Hall of Graves, either one.
Well, this would be like the Hall of Graves with all tore up and hard to walk.
Yeah, you're looking to the Hall of Graves, and there's at least a couple dozen, probably closer to 30 of the graves are ripped up. Moving through there is like a maze.
Yeah,
but there's little chunks of floor missing where these were busted
Through the south side.
Yeah, so you go through the south door, which is relatively intact. This leads you into the ossuary. A narrow stone walls filled with coffin-sized compartments stretched from floor to ceiling, made dark, claustrophobic chamber. Most of the compartments are occupied with shroud-covered bodies, though some are conspicuously empty.
Dun dun dun. As we move through here, Fawin's just going to do a perception check to see things on the floor, things in the alcoves, just, anything that catches her eye, so to speak.
See if anything's changed.
That is a modified 12.
All you notice that, how halfway down there were 2 statues of Hell Knights with little, kind of offerings to the dead?
Yep.
Boom. That stuff's all been knocked off.
Okay.
A bunch of people came through.
Man, they were after us.
Yes. Stagram takes the bag of bones and he just kind of looks around and is like, well. It just kind of sets him over in the corner down here, in that southwest corner. And he kind of puts a hand on him and says something. Do you speak Infernal?
Fawin does speak Infernal, yes.
He says, "May there be rest for the fallen. You have given your full measure, brothers. You have fought well." And he goes back and takes his position back in front of the line, sword out.
All right, so we just go up and out through the...
Yeah, you go down the ossuary, and you come through where there used to be an old door, which is now collapsed. To your right, it used to be double doors, which have also collapsed off their hinges, and that's where the various masters of blades through the years have been buried.
And the sepulchre room.
Yeah, the sepulchres. All right, and there's 2 doors. The room you're in has a door leading into that main hall, and then back to the sepulchre is a door leading to the main hall. What are you doing?
Bringing back memories of those birds out there.
Yeah, and this is as we go through that sarcophagi room, that's where Fawin and Plame almost bit it. It get very dangerous when we were out there by ourselves. And yeah, I guess we can go down those tunnels.
It's giving danger.
I guess we can just go through the middle one. And not the one we came through.
Who opens it up?
That one.
Yeah. Huh?
Who opens it up?
It's open.
I thought it was open.
Unless the skeletons close up behind them.
No, it's closed.
Oh, great.
Oh.
I don't remember that being closed before.
If the goblins come back.
Did you close that?
I don't recall closing it.
Boddy peeks around this
Is that?
this corner here where we came in originally by the 4 sepulchres. And is that door closed too?
It's also closed.
So both of those doors are closed.
Yes.
Boddy's over and says, "This one's closed too. I don't think we did that."
Plame, you want to look at it and just make sure someone hasn't trapped it?
Can't do. Or we can split the party and half to go through one door and half to the other.
All right, so Plame will go up to that door, and again, using assurance at a 17, he's going to check to see if there's any traps on it.
There's nothing on the door itself, but when you kind of touch it, it feels like there's a weight or something on the other side.
It might be barricaded.
The goblins have barricaded it. They're back.
Maybe. Could be something else, though.
Don't know.
We can check the other one. So we assume it's the same way.
Mm-hmm. It's the same way.
Fortunately for us, goblins aren't very smart, and the door opens inward.
That's what Did the doors open inward or outward? I can't remember.
I think they opened into the room.
Into the room? Okay, yeah. Okay. So, do you open it?
Mage hand.
Mage hand?
Yeah, well, Mage Hand open it. Which one? Or he's a Mage Hand open in this one.
You have the necklace, right?
Well, yeah, but Boddy has a spell.
No, but I figured Plame would use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which one do you want to use it on?
The one in the sepulchre room is fine.
Okay. Okay, so you use your mage hand and you pull it open, and those tables that had been in the hallway that the birds have been hiding behind, one of them is sitting there, and it looks like someone has strapped, looks like a dagger or something to it. So it comes down and goes into the floor.
Oh.
Nice. It wouldn't have done a lot of damage, but it would have hurt.
Rude.
Looks like someone was trying to stab you, Plame. Again.
What kind of dagger was it?
It's kind of a crude iron dagger. Does somebody have any kind of knowledge of weapons?
Or maybe knowledge.
I have lore gladiatorial.
Give it a shot.
Okay. That's not a good roll. That's 7.
Yeah, that's not something you don't take into the pits.
Is it at Plame's feet?
Yeah.
Man, Plame will take a look at it real quick. And he has knowledge goblin weaponry.
Oh, yeah. Come on, dice.
And that'll be a 17 plus 0 for intelligence.
This is not goblin manufacture.
Oh.
It is Groom, but it is not goblin.
Yeah, so he'll look at it. And it's like, no, I don't think a goblin left this one. It's in too good a shape, and he puts it in this guy's.
Nice. Nice.
I love it.
Real quick though, before he puts it in his belt, he wants to take a quick look at the dagger and make sure it's not poisoned, is it, on the blade?
Leverage. You can do.
Assurance?
Yeah, you can do. Okay, you can roll for it if you want.
Nah, I'm just assurance. 17.
Okay. Does not appear to be no.
I'm taking it. Okay. That's it.
Well, that would have been interesting.
Guys.
So Boddy sets in the room.
So is it safe to go in now?
And he looks down the hallway. Do I see anything?
It looks okay.
Do I hear anything? With the 16 perception?
Nope. You're not hearing anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I think Plame will go ahead and stealth with a modified 20 and kind of creep down that hallway and look out into, just a reminder to the listeners, there's a big central hallway that had 3 small hallways running out each side
Yeah.
at a slant angle. And so he's looking at the big, wide hallway where we first came down the secret tunnel.
Yeah, this is a big vaulted hallway. It's like 15 foot wide and 70 feet long. So 15 by 70. It's about 15, 20 foot tall. It's got a big vaulted ceiling. It's the main central hallway.
And as we're looking from the little tunnel into this big hall, to the left, or is that the south?
Yeah, there are 3 openings on the north and 3 on the south.
Yeah. South is the way outside.
Yeah, south is the way into the burial area, the tombs, I should say. And you are in the southwestmost hallway.
Plame was heading north. No, he's looking east and west and north.
Cool. The wide, empty stone hallway is oppressive and dark. To the east, the hall ends in 3 separate doorways. 2 of them open. Now.
No.
2 of them open. They weren't open before.
Oh.
A mass of rubble spills out of a clogged archway in the northeastern portion of the room.
Way down at the end of this tunnel, there are 2 of the 3 doors that are open now.
Yes. They're just set and open.
Inara is going to follow in behind Plame.
Fawin, you can get through it.
I'm not seeing anything in this tunnel.
Mm-mm.
Did I see anything through the doors?
You probably have to get closer.
Okay. On those northern passageways, in the first door, Plame listened that he heard like some kind of frog thing that thing,
Or was it this one or this was one?
can't remember.
It was the first one.
It was the first one.
Yeah.
Some kind of croaking sound.
Croaking.
The second one, what did we hear? I can't remember.
I don't think you heard anything.
I don't think we heard anything from that side.
Yeah, they made
The third one was where the birds.
the birds came from.
Yeah, the birds came out of the hallway. Yeah. Oh, you do notice something though. Like I said, the turned over tables that the goblins had clearly flipped up and the last ditch defense, they're gone. That's what fell over when you opened the door. And that the dead birds are gone.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Well, you got them first.
the carcasses we left.
Yeah, basically someone's cleaned up.
There's no trace. Are the floors clean of like the blood
Like,
stains and stuff as well?
Little feathers were.
They have the bloodstains that have been cleaned up, but someone's picked up the feathers and gotten the bird.
Someone
bodies.
done some vacuuming or sweeping.
Yeah, it looks like it was done kind of in a hurry.
Yeah. There's an upset maid at the end, like, guys are stepping on my clean floors.
I just leave this place, guys.
So,
So, which one are we going now?
Give me a perception checks here.
Wah, wah. I'm going to use a hero point. That was a natural point.
oh yeah, there's
And I got some extra.
oh a hero point on a perception. This is how it's scary.
Come on.
This is how nervous we are.
Oh, a 5. Much better. Better than a 1. A modified 10.
I would put that one in dice.
Yeah, that dice goes in dice trail.
This is my eyeball dice.
Days of perception. Let's do a gaming. Fawin got a 12. Not great.
15.
Body's way in the back, but he'll roll. Oh, 20 for perception. Yeah.
Well, like I said, those doors are set and open. You can.
Body's pretty far back. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, you just realize that those doors were not open when you first came.
Yeah, he doesn't see.
Yeah.
Well, when we pile in there, you'll notice.
So Flame's going to go ahead and pull out his crossbow and load it,
All right.
just for safety measure, and kind of whisper back,
Let's go check out the doors at the end of the hall.
You want to go down to the end of the hall?
Yeah.
Boddy pulls out his. He's gonna wield the club for now. The Morning Star.
Morning Star.
Yeah.
Okay. Inara will unsheath her new very pretty glowy sword.
Oh man.
Bang.
Look over at Wargy. Get your teeth ready, Wargy.
Yep, Plame will go ahead and start cautiously advancing in stealth, so it's half speed.
The NPC, he's not very stealthy, so he's going to hang back.
Fawin, where you at? Very back too?
Fawin will stay at the back.
Okay. Boddy's gonna stop at that first door to make sure there's nothing coming there. He's looking back with Fawin.
Yeah.
And this door is still closed?
That secret door's still closed.
Okay.
The secret door that leads up outside.
Yeah, so it leads out.
Yep.
All right, as I get closer to us, am I able to see anything through those open doorways?
So it's open. Where's the map?
Oh man. Hopefully no birds come out.
I would welcome birds right about now.
This is like I don't know what, like 10 foot wide. The center one has like a little 10 foot wide corridor, which then opens up.
So I would have expected them to be 3 doors opening into the same room, but it doesn't look like they are.
No,
This place is crazy.
this goes 5 up and 3 over because they can't ever do anything.
It looks like we have 6 different pathways to explore right now still. 3 on those northern doors, and then it's too much danger. Like every one of those could have danger.
Who knew that down here in Hell Knight Hill, Castle Altaerein, that there was a mega dungeon, right? Like,
Pretty much.
Or they're just mad at building things.
And we don't even need to.
You see,
I see normally.
dark vision as far as he can see normally in there.
how far do you get? How close do you get to them? Or where are you in the hallway when you're looking
Okay.
at these?
I'll just move it, and then you can tell me when I die.
Where is there a city to stop?
There's right here. There's a bunch of rubble here, right?
It looks like
So he's
it's like that used to be a staircase before it collapsed.
Okay, Plame will come up to the edge of this and use the rubble as cover
Perfect.
and peek around this
That's
hallway that runs north.
that used to be a spiral staircase. Oh, it is all collapsed in on itself.
So it went up.
Yep, that's the one that goes up the top.
Okay. So that's really nothing.
So then he'll go ahead and he'll still using this for cover, kind of move over a little bit closer and then look real bit closer at these other two martial lists.
So there, you're going to see, here is a giant table. It's like this big, sturdy table made of, looks like oak.
Like an altar, or just like
No, it's like a giant meeting table.
Okay, cool.
Very well made. And there's like stuff on it, piled on it. There also appears to be like some stuff on the floor. It's hard to tell from where you're at.
So it's a fancy. Does it look like giant lizard scat?
None of it looks like giant lizard.
God.
Well,
I didn't even think about that. We have Gorillians or Gorildons down. Gorildons. Holy crap.
yes. And then here, as you look through this doorway, you see that there's another door here that's closed.
This is a big place.
All right, so you look in. This one on the left, which will be to the north, seems to be an empty hall with bits of rubble, maybe some stuff hanging on the walls. It's hard to tell. The main room, it goes in and it opens up, and there's a giant table with a bunch of stuff piled on it, maybe some knocked on the floor. And you might see what looks like some dead bodies laying in there.
Like the hobgoblin type?
Not hobgoblin, but not human either.
Okay.
Not skeletons.
One of them appears to be smallish, goblin-sized. One appears to be about human-sized, and they don't. You wouldn't be able to tell color without light. So, but yeah, they don't appear quite human-shaped.
Does goblin look familiar?
Oh, the smaller one?
Does it have a poofy hat?
Oh, that would be fine.
Yeah, no, not anyone you recognize. They can't tell. You can just tell that it's got like some kind of like fur cloak or something on it.
Okay, well, he'll kind of ease back to the rest of the group. Well, he goes by this door. What's he see down it? Oh, okay, that third hall.
It's just like the other two. It's a hallway that goes up and bends with a door at the end. So each of these hallways, they kind of angle for about 15 feet, and then they turn and run north for about 10 or 15 feet with a door at the end. This is the 3 hallways on the north side of the vaulted room.
And then he's going to creep on back to the party.
Well, it's a little weird. There's a big room that has like a big table on it, and there's some dead bodies in the room, but they're not skeletal.
Boddy says, that's a relief.
And there's
So-
one door that's closed, so I don't know where it leads. Let's see. And there's another door on the left there, but these guys
That opens into a hallway that kind of curves around the big room a little bit with the door going to it, and a door at the end of it that doesn't go into the main room. And then the main room has more doors. Too many doors. So many doors. All right. So
Whoever designed this place really just didn't want anyone walking through it.
The room with the big table, like a mead hall, were there chairs around it or anything?
it didn't seem to have any like glasses or mugs or plates or anything.
So it wasn't the dining room.
I don't think it was a dining room. I don't think Blake's seen anything like that.
Where should we go first?
You see Stagram faking.
Oh, one of the dead bodies was a goblin,
Oh no.
but I didn't recognize it.
What was our promise to the goblins again?
Just to find Big Brumble and clear out the area that they'd been living in.
Oh yeah. And then the lavender guy, Mr. Lavender. What did he want us to do again?
Just to make sure that the hallway, that there weren't any more undead coming up. And it seems like they're all at rest again.
Okay.
Or destroying.
Just see Inara like try and remember those. She's just thinking like, okay, then we gotta do that.
Yeah, and you see Stagram kind of stroking his chin, looking at those open doors. What was on the table?
Stuff the junk.
Could have been the planning room. Strategy.
Oh, like a war room.
Yeah.
Of course.
Their strategy was so bad, I guess they just fell over and died. So
No, I think he's Hell Knights. He's Hell Knights. They don't know how to design the castle, I think. You put the strategy room right next to the coffins of all your undead? That seems silly.
Maybe this is like if anything ever happened above ground where they lost, maybe this is like a fortified, sometimes people call them like a red keep, like a place where you retreat to whenever you've lost your outer castle. Maybe down below here is a whole secondary complex to which they could continue to operate.
You see Plame's wheels turning, thinking about it. It's like,
That makes sense. From here, you get to the escape tunnel. Maybe it's the Hell Knights that made it.
You said it looked old.
Yeah, the door was all crumbled down.
And Stagram, you said that there were always escape routes and access points.
Oh, yes.
Like when we first met you.
We do like to keep our enemies guessing. You never know when a unit of Hell Knights will just
Pop up.
and Plame will cover her.
My vote is to go and check out the bodies.
I'm good with that. Let's go check them out. Wargy needs something for lunch anyway.
Oh. I'll describe this room.
It will. All right, so it's the marching order. Plame will go first. Yes, just in case. And we have plenty of time.
Yeah. We could.
Who's number 2?
I'll be number 2.
Number 2, Wargy's going to kind of hang at your side. Stagram is right behind, I guess, unless one of you wants to be third.
Boddy's going to be at this corner right here, watching those doors.
Right, and these torches are still lit.
Oh, still lit, even though it's been another 24 hours.
Like somebody's replaced them. They're not torches. They're now it was like a long twig, and they would actually like soak it in something.
What? Long twigs?
Yeah, there's a thing they actually did in the Middle Ages. It's like a long twig, and you would soak it, and it would burn for like 8 hours, very slowly. But it didn't give nearly as good light as a torch.
Was it like soaked in wax or something?
Yeah.
Or that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like an enhanced candle.
Yeah, it's like an extended candle, and they're like really long. They're like 2-3 foot long. But someone has like
We're pissed.
added those.
Boddy looks at that. Can you do maybe a lore underworld check to see if that's like something that's done by any like groups he's aware of?
Go for it.
Rolls a 2.
2.
Nope.
Gives him a total of 10.
You think? Oh,
Boddy looks at it and says, "What kind of weird torch is this? That's not what was here before."
Can Inara make a society check? 5.
no.
Yeah, looks great.
It's an
That's like a really long candle. Yes,
What
it
is-
is adjusted.
Boddy's a Fawin. There's some elven contraption here for these candles.
Fawin's
torches.
just kind of smirking a little bit, shaking her head a little bit. She rolled a modified 24. What's the level of society for these torches? Like, when were these commoners?
No, commoners would use them.
Yep.
They're mostly meant for someone we want long duration lighting.
Yeah.
They get used a lot by academics who are up studying late at night.
Fawin says, "Oh, these are quite common. They're used when you want to have a long party in your hall, or if you're an academic that needs to study for a long time, you might have these. They'll burn for most of the night, 8 hours."
Of course you would know about them, huh?
Rushes.
Well.
But
Rushes?
Rushes?
or are they fat wood?
Fat wood?
Soaked in resin.
That's neat.
Oh, because they use animal fat and then wrap it with something.
Yeah.
Oh, fat wood.
Yeah.
F-A-T.
People still use it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's what Duraflame is.
That's wild.
Yeah, they burn for a really long time. And in the Middle Ages, they would make them really long, so you could get an 8-hour burn out of this thing.
Or in medieval.
I don't know if they were that way. They might have been called something else. But these, by the way, are crudely made. This is clearly not up to the sophistication of cheliacs.
Although these are fairly crude, who is down here that's making crude weaponry traps, crude torches for long light? They plan to be here for a while,
Boddy says, no, goblins, we don't need it.
right?
So we are going into the war room thing?
You step into the war room.
Yes.
It's this long kind of octagonal room, 25 by 25 feet. There's doors in the northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest, each of those angled walls. In the center of the room stretches a long oaken table. Broken chairs, moldy maps, and general detritus litter the floor. 2 bodies appear to be of frog-like humanoids or sprawled.
Oh. Didn't say that before.
Your lantern light's coming into the room, and so he can see colors.
Mm-hmm.
The one that he thought was a goblin was actually wearing furry armor. 2 of the doors are open. The one to the southeast,
Which is be about 1 o'clock as we look at it.
yes, that'd be about. And then the one to the northeast, the small body is slumped against, and its throat has been slit.
Oh.
Yeah, the other body is reaching out like it's trying to get through that open doorway to the southeast, and it has been stabbed in the back of the neck multiple times.
In the back of the neck. Good
Uh-huh.
lord.
Yeah. There's various things piled on the table and fallen on the floor. It looks to be, like I said, looks like there was a map stretched out at one point. There's a few moldy maps on the ground. On that map, you see little figurines, some shaped like Hell Knights, some shaped like casters, some are more generic humanoids. And there's some other things piled on there.
Inara wants to kind of just look down at one of these bodies and see if she's ever really seen anything like this before.
Oh. Give me a nature check.
Nature?
Yeah.
Okay. Been rolling good on those. Oh, not anymore. That is 8.
8?
It's only good when it's with Morgie, I guess.
Yeah. No, you have to take a closer look. You don't recognize what it is. It's humanoid. It's about human-sized. I've got a frog head. Its big long tongue's hanging out of its dead mouth. It's wearing armor. The shoulder pads look like they were made from turtle shells of some kind.
Oh.
It's thick. I mean, it's thick, sturdy hide that its armor's made out of. And it has an emblem etched. When you flip it over, it's got an emblem etched on its breast. It appears to be a dragon claw surrounded by smoke.
Have I seen that emblem, or would that have been part of my nature check that I just made?
Well, the nature check is to see if you recognize this species,
That's-
this animal. You don't. It is not something you're familiar with.
Could I try and identify the emblem?
Yeah. It would require a religions check.
Ooh.
I am untrained in religion.
You can try it.
I can still try it?
Yeah, you're probably going to need a nat 20 or something, but
15?
nope. It tickles your brain, but you're not quite placing it. Anybody else want to give it a shot?
Yeah, Plame was just going to lift the body and then kind of look back at the group and say, hey, remember earlier when we heard croaking?
Who would have guessed it was happening right away?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's
Boddy, he's walking toward Plame, and as he's doing so, he casts Detect Magic. Is he doing anything?
There's something odd about this, about the things on this table. Step up. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's little figures, there's maps, there's some books sitting open. It's some are Hell Knights, some are spellcasters, some are goblins, some are just like generic humans.
Freaking role playing.
Well, this is the strategy room after all.
Yeah, and you do notice the map looks like it's Isger. And then laying in the middle of it is some overturned tankards, and there's like a little wooden doll sitting there.
Oh, you're nice.
And the doll looks like a little Hell Knight in his armor with a little sword in his hand. He's just kind of collapsed over, like he'd just been dropped there.
Is there like a general glow from the table, or is there like specific like individual items that are magical?
That doll.
The doll. Okay.
Yes.
Boddy says, Fawin, would you mind taking a look at that doll? Sure. I think it might be magical. And he walks over to Plame and looks at that body that is not a goblin. He says, "Right, it's what you thought was a goblin. What is this?"
Some kind of frog, guy, person.
Aim, try and roll humanoids. I think you can do. You can also recognize humanoids with a society check, but
I'll try society. I have a 8.
Yeah.
I'll roll a 2.
Did Plame recognize what the creature was when he went over?
No,
I have
occultism, but that's...
Yeah. Boddy says, I've never come across one of these things. Some kind of, is it frogish or is it lizard-like? Frog. It's like, this some kind of frog creature.
Hey, does anyone recognize this symbol that they have on their chest?
Yeah, I'll be there in just a minute. Fawin is just looking at this doll.
its eyes are wide open. Right. It's smiling at you.
Does it seem like a child's toy?
If it's a child's toy, somebody had an effed up childhood.
Did it kill these people is the question.
It's got like this big, creepy smile.
Does it have a knife in its hand?
It's dressed like a Hell Knight. Its helmet is off. It's like laying on the table next to it, and it's got like, a two-handed sword, kind of like Stagram's. It's just in there staring at you. Stagram goes, does its eyes follow you?
Fawin's looking at it, and you getting a creepy vibe from it. Her Arcana check is a 28.
Yeah, maybe occultism.
Okay,
better, but
let's see if it's any good to you. No, occultism is only 12. She does not want to touch it, but she may have to.
Oh, it's like a little doll version of you, Stagram. It's kind of cute.
Yes. Cute.
Plame hears this banner and he wants to go over and look at this doll because everybody's all excited about it. Yeah. That's a 2 on occultism, which would be a 7.
Okay, yeah, you can identify this as a really creepy freaking doll.
Inara is gonna lean down to Wargy. You want another little cheer toy, Wargy?
Oh! Yeah, so you start to reach for it?
She failed her wisdom check, so yes.
Everyone roll initiative. I knew it. And prepare for the next adventure.
Oh man, this thing's a wicked. Boddy was just about to look at the wounds on the 2 dead people to see if it was caused by that little sword.
100%.
Maybe as Inara is reaching for it, he's like, wait a minute, some little tiny weapon did this day.
I love the fact that Inara just it's like, oh look, it's a cheer toy. She just reaches over the table past us and is like, oh.
We'll see you guys next time.
Wayfinder Legends is a production of Red Dirt RPG LLC, and all original characters and artwork are the property of their respective creators. The Age of Ashes Adventure Path was originally produced by Paizo Publishing, and all Paizo titles, characters, and artwork are used with respect under the guidelines of the OGL and ORC gaming licenses. If you like what you've heard, join the party at patreon.com, Red Dirt D&D. You'll get additional content, Discord access, quarterly gifts, and more. Join the party at patreon.com/reddirtdnd.
What are they like?
that sound?
What are they howling at?
I think the sirens are going off.
That is one thing about Finn. At least he doesn't howl. He does about every other annoying thing the dogs do, but he doesn't howl.
What's wrong with Hal?
We only have an hour podcast. to quote that little goblin, the goblin with the frying pan. What's wrong with you? A lot of things.
I have a lot of trauma, okay?
I heard that line. I was like, oh my god, that's Plame.
What kind of circus did you guys run?
Now let's just say you don't want to go through the freak show.
You guys stay here. I'll go back.
No, we're not traipsing another mile down that.
Let's split the party. That's everyone's favorite game.
Yes. Let's play split the party. Who dies first?
Yeah.
Party A or Party B?
Fawin at a bookstore in an impalement.
That sounds about right. He stealthily approaches.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's when the NPC leans around the corner and goes, "You're stealthier if you quit singing that."
That's when the doom music started.
Yeah.
What a weird design.
Yeah, they can't build normal rooms. What is wrong with these
A lot of
guys?
octagons and weird stuff.
It's almost like the castle designers were sitting around a table being creative as they made a map.
Some kind of fantasy setup.
Some kind of fantasy, like, let's make it interesting for people who ever visit.
So like somebody's replaced them. They're not torches. They're now
Braziers or
no. They
lanterns? LED lights?
yes, they're LED lights.
Who is down here that's making crude weaponry traps, crude torches? They plan to be here for a while,
Boddy says, no, goblins, we don't need it.
right?
Maybe it's the bear.
Yes. When he was out here on the picture.
It's Yogi Bear.
Oh,
Hey, boo boo, let's make some fat wood.
and thus the three doors, right? This one's too
Oh
big,
my
that one's too
God.
small, that one's just right. And look, the three tunnels, right? Too hot, too cold, just right.
Psychic damage here.
So, is Fawin Goldilocks in this metaphor?
Inara's the one with the animal. It's got.
Hey, you got one too.
She's the one making friends.
You got one too, buddy. Your cat's one that was creeping around on these doors. So.
Barbarian Goldilocks. That'd be hilarious.
Oh god. I love that idea now.
Oh my goodness.
This axe is just right. Put his skull like it was butter. Like I said, looks like there was a map stretched out at one point. There's a few moldy maps on the ground. On that map, you see little figurines, some shaped like Hell Knights, some shaped like casters, some are more generic
Wait a minute.
humanoids.
They're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
There's some dice.
They're
A guy
playing.
with a screen.
If any of those figures are a hobgoblin and a goblin, I'm out. I'm done. I'm going way too meta.
Some of the figures are goblins. There's some books sitting open.
This is a freaking role playing game.
Some are Hell Knights, some are spellcasters, some are goblins, some are just like generic humans.
Does it have blood on it? The sword?
You're not there to look.
I'm
Okay, back to something serious. So.
Are you loving Wayfinder Legends? Let us know. A review, a rating, or a comment on your favorite platform can help more people join the journey.